Oh, wow, that's a giant fish.
The aquatic world is home to an extraordinary array of fish, each unique in size, shape, and lifestyle. This video embarks on an exciting journey beneath the waves to explore the top 20 largest fish in the world.
My God, look at the size of the fish.
From the gentle giant, the whale shark, to the filter-feeding basking shark, each species holds a fascinating story, unraveled by their size and distinctive characteristics. Let's dive in to learn more about these remarkable underwater giants. Number 1. Whale shark. The whale shark, Rhencodon typus, the gentle giant of the seas, is indisputably the largest fish alive today. It can grow to a whopping length of 40 feet or more and can weigh as much as 20.6 tons. Despite their massive size, whale sharks are known for their docile nature and pose no threat to humans. They prefer warm waters and are found in all tropical seas. They have a very distinctive appearance, with a flat, broad head, a rounded snout, small eyes, and a unique pattern of white spots and stripes on a dark background. Whale sharks have a massive mouth, up to 1.5 meters wide, lined with thousands of tiny teeth. However, they are filter feeders, using their gills to strain plankton, small fish, and squid from the water. They swim with their wide mouths open, sucking in large volumes of water and filtering out the food. Their slow-moving nature and tendency to swim near the surface make them a popular species for ecotourism activities such as snorkeling and diving encounters. Despite their vast size and popularity, whale sharks remain a mystery in many ways. They are classified as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, due to threats from fishing and ship strikes. Efforts are ongoing to protect and learn more about these magnificent creatures, their habits, and their habitats. Number 2. Basking shark. Next in line is the basking shark, Cedorhynus maximus, the second largest fish in the world, reaching lengths of up to 32 feet and weights up to 5 tons. Similar to the whale shark, the basking shark is also a filter feeder, preferring a diet of plankton over larger prey. They can often be seen basking at the ocean's surface, their massive mouths open wide to filter out their tiny prey from the water, a behavior that gives them their common name. Basking sharks have a torpedo-shaped body, a conical snout, and a unique gill structure that nearly encircles the head when the mouth is open for feeding. Their dorsal fin is large and sickle-shaped, often visible when they are feeding at the surface. They possess a gray-brown to black skin covered in mucus, which is rough to touch due to tiny, tooth-like scales called denticles. Basking sharks inhabit temperate oceans worldwide, preferring cooler waters. They are known for their seasonal migratory patterns, often influenced by the availability of plankton. During the winter months, they dive into deeper waters and are rarely seen. Unfortunately, basking sharks are also classified as vulnerable by the IUCN. They face threats from targeted fishing for their fins and oil, as well as accidental capture in fishing gear. Conservation efforts are in place worldwide to protect these gentle giants and ensure their survival in our oceans. Number 3. Great white shark. The great white shark, Carcharodon carcharias, is perhaps the most famous of all shark species, thanks in part to their portrayal in popular culture. While not as large as the whale or basking sharks, great whites are still formidable, reaching lengths up to 20 feet and weights in excess of 5,000 pounds. Great whites sport a streamlined, torpedo-shaped body, perfect for fast swimming. Their backs and upper sides are gray-blue to brown, allowing them to blend seamlessly with the ocean floor when viewed from above. Their undersides are white, making them nearly invisible when viewed from below. The contrast of these colors gives the great white shark its name. Unlike the previous two species, great whites are not filter feeders. They are active predators, feeding primarily on fish, seals, sea lions, and even other sharks. They are known for their powerful bite, with jaws lined with several rows of large, triangular, serrated teeth designed to tear into their prey. Great white sharks are found in most coastal and offshore waters where the temperature ranges from 54 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. They are known for their breaching behavior, an aerial leap out of the water, especially when hunting seals. Despite their reputation, great white sharks are classified as vulnerable due to overfishing and accidental bycatch. Conservation measures are crucial to protect these iconic creatures from further decline. Number 4. Tiger shark. The tiger shark, Galiocerdo cuvier, another giant among the world's largest fish, can reach lengths of up to 18 feet and weigh up to 1,400 pounds. Named for the dark vertical stripes found mainly on juveniles, tiger sharks are known for their distinct blunt snouts and sharp serrated teeth. Tiger sharks are opportunistic eaters, which means they'll eat almost anything they come across. Their diet includes a wide variety of marine animals like fish, seals, birds, squids, turtles, sea snakes, and even smaller sharks. They are also known to eat inedible man-made objects that linger in the sea, earning them the nickname garbage cans of the sea. These sharks inhabit a wide range of ocean environments but are usually found in tropical and subtropical waters. Tiger sharks are solitary, nocturnal hunters and are known to be very aggressive and capable of inflicting serious injuries. They are second only to the great white in recorded attacks on humans. However, like many large shark species, tiger sharks face threats from human activities such as fishing and habitat degradation. They are currently listed as near threatened by the IUCN, with their population decreasing in several areas. Despite their fearsome reputation, tiger sharks play a critical role in marine ecosystems. They help maintain the balance of species below them in the food chain and serve as an indicator for overall ocean health. Protecting them is not just about preserving an individual species, but ensuring the well-being of our oceans. Number 5. Giant oceanic manta ray. Giant oceanic manta rays, Mobula barostris, are the largest rays and among the most spectacular creatures in the ocean, with wingspans reaching up to 29 feet and weights of up to 3,000 pounds. These graceful swimmers are easily recognized by their diamond-shaped bodies, elongated pectoral wings, and distinctive cephalic fins located on the front of their heads that resemble horns. Unlike sharks, manta rays are filter feeders, consuming large quantities of zooplankton that they filter out of the water with their gill rakers. They are most often found in warm tropical waters and are known to migrate long distances to find food. Manta rays are renowned for their acrobatic behaviors, often leaping completely out of the water, and for their curious and friendly nature towards divers. They are also known to visit cleaning stations, where smaller fish remove parasites from their bodies. However, these majestic creatures face threats from overfishing and entanglement in fishing gear, largely driven by the demand for their gill rakers used in traditional Chinese medicine. Additionally, they are slow-growing, have long gestation periods, and give birth to only one pup at a time, making population recovery slow. As a result, giant manta rays are listed as vulnerable by the IUCN. Conservation efforts are being made to protect these charismatic animals and the habitats they rely on. Number 6. Beluga sturgeon. The beluga sturgeon, Huso huso, while not a typical fish in many people's minds, is undeniably one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. Native to the Black, Caspian, and Adriatic seas, these giants can reach lengths of up to 20 feet and weights of up to 3,300 pounds. Beluga sturgeons have a distinctive elongated spindle-shaped body, a large mouth devoid of teeth, and long whisker-like barbels near their snouts, which they use to find food along the river bottoms. They feed on a diet of smaller fish and occasionally waterfowl and seal pups. However, these fish are perhaps most famous for the eggs they produce. Beluga sturgeon roe is highly prized and is the source of the world's most expensive caviar. Unfortunately, this has led to severe overfishing, pushing the beluga sturgeon to the brink of extinction. Beluga sturgeons have an incredibly slow maturation rate, with females not spawning until they are around 15 years old, further exacerbating their population decline. Today, they are listed as critically endangered by the IUCN, and international trade in beluga caviar is restricted. Conservation efforts are ongoing to protect these ancient fish, including captive breeding programs and stricter regulation of the caviar trade. It is hoped that with these measures, the beluga sturgeon can continue to inhabit our waters for generations to come. Number 7. Ocean sunfish. The ocean sunfish, Mola mola, also known as the common mola, is one of the most unusual-looking creatures in the ocean. This oddity of the sea is the heaviest known bony fish in the world, with adults typically weighing between 545 and 2,205 pounds, though some can weigh as much as 5,100 pounds. The sunfish has an almost circular flat body and a distinct dorsal fin that often breaches the surface, leading to mistaken identity as a shark. They have a truncated body structure which gives them their characteristic half-a-fish appearance. Their skin is thick, rough, and covered with a layer of mucus instead of scales. They possess small pectoral fins, a clavus, a rudder-like structure instead of a real tail, and unusually long, slender anal and dorsal fins. Sunfish are omnivores and feed primarily on jellyfish, but also consume small fish, plankton, algae, and even squid and crustaceans. They are known to bask in the sun near the surface, hence their common name, likely to warm up after deep dives and to invite seabirds to pick off parasites. They are usually solitary animals, but are sometimes seen in pairs or small groups. They inhabit both temperate and tropical oceans, and despite their large size, they are harmless to humans. Ocean sunfish are considered vulnerable by the IUCN due to bycatch in fishing gear, pollution, and collisions with boats. Public awareness and continued research are essential to ensure the survival of this unique and fascinating creature. Number 8. Hammerhead shark. Hammerhead sharks, belonging to the family Sphyrnidae, are one of the most distinctive and unique of all sharks. Their unusual head shape, called a cephalofoil, is wide and flat, resembling a hammer, which gives them their common name. The largest species among them, the great hammerhead, Sphyrna mocharan, can reach lengths of 20 feet and weigh up to 1,000 pounds. The cephalofoil is believed to enhance the shark's ability to find prey by improving sensory reception. It gives them a better visual range and allows them to scan larger areas of the ocean floor for food. Hammerhead sharks primarily feed on fish, squid, octopus, and crustaceans, with the great hammerhead also known to prey on smaller shark species. Hammerhead sharks are found in warm, tropical, and subtropical waters worldwide, often near coastlines and around islands. Some species form schools during the day, sometimes in groups of over 100 individuals. At night, these sharks become solitary hunters. Hammerhead sharks are known for their incredible maneuverability, thanks to their unique head shape. They can make sharp turns quickly, an essential skill when hunting prey. Sadly, like many other shark species, hammerhead sharks face numerous threats, including overfishing for their fins and meat, bycatch, and habitat loss. 3 species, the great hammerhead, scalloped hammerhead, and smooth hammerhead, are listed as endangered by the IUCN. Conservation measures such as fishing regulations, marine protected areas, and public awareness campaigns are being implemented to safeguard these unique predators and their vital role in maintaining the health of our ocean ecosystems. Number 9. Atlantic blue marlin. The Atlantic blue marlin, Machaira nigricans, is a species of marlin endemic to the Atlantic Ocean. It is one of the largest fish, with females significantly larger than males, reaching lengths of up to 16 feet and weighing up to 1,800 pounds. The blue marlin is known for its cobalt blue color on top and silvery white below, a common color scheme among many marine animals known as countershading. They have a streamlined, torpedo-shaped body with a long, pointed bill and a dorsal fin. They use their bills to slash through dense schools of fish, stunning the prey before returning to eat. Blue marlins are carnivores, feeding mostly on mackerels, tunas, squids, and cephalopods. They are pelagic, preferring open waters far from land. They are solitary and are known for their incredible speed and endurance, which makes them highly sought after by sport fishers. However, this popularity has led to a decline in their numbers due to overfishing. They are also victims of bycatch, often getting caught in nets set for other species. The Atlantic blue marlin is currently listed as vulnerable by the IUCN. Conservation efforts include regulations on commercial and sport fishing, like size limits and catch limits to help maintain healthy populations. Continued research, monitoring, and management are needed to ensure the survival of these magnificent creatures. Number 10. Pacific bluefin tuna. The Pacific bluefin tuna, Thunus orientalis, is one of the largest and fastest fish in the ocean. They can reach lengths of up to 10 feet and weigh as much as 1,000 pounds. Bluefin tuna have a streamlined, torpedo-shaped body built for speed and endurance. They have a metallic blue top, silver-white bottom, and can retract their dorsal and pectoral fins into slots to reduce drag when swimming. These adaptations allow them to reach impressive speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. Bluefin tuna are carnivorous, feeding on fish and squid. They are known for their incredible long-distance migrations across the Pacific Ocean, traveling thousands of miles to breed and feed. However, the Pacific bluefin tuna is facing significant threats. They are highly prized for sushi and sashimi in Japan, leading to overfishing that has critically depleted their populations. They are also threatened by pollution and climate change, which can impact their food availability and breeding success. The Pacific bluefin tuna is currently listed as vulnerable by the IUCN. To aid in their conservation, measures such as fishing quotas, size limits, and closed seasons have been implemented. In recent years, there have been positive signs of recovery due to these efforts, but continued vigilance is necessary to ensure the species' future. Efforts are also being made to farm bluefin tuna in captivity to reduce fishing pressure. However, this comes with its own set of challenges, such as disease, high mortality rates, and the large amount of feed required. The sustainability of these practices is still under investigation. Number 11. Swordfish. The swordfish, Zephyus gladius, named for its long, flat, pointed bill resembling a sword, is one of the ocean's most distinctive fish. They can grow up to 15 feet long and weigh as much as 1,400 pounds, making them one of the largest species of billfish. Swordfish are known for their speed and agility in the water, capable of reaching speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Their bodies are designed for speed with a sleek, streamlined shape, crescent tail, and the ability to retract their dorsal fin into a groove on their body to reduce drag. Swordfish primarily feed on a variety of fish and squid, using their swords not to spear their prey, but to slash at schools of fish, stunning or injuring them for easy capture. Swordfish inhabit a wide range of water temperatures and depths, from the surface to 2,000 feet deep, and are found in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. They are solitary animals and are known for their spectacular leaps out of the water. Unfortunately, swordfish are overfished in some parts of the world due to their popularity in cuisine. They also face threats from bycatch and pollution. They are currently considered a species of least concern by the IUCN, but monitoring and sustainable fishing practices are essential to maintain their population. Number 12. Greenland shark. The Greenland shark, Somniosus microcephalus, is one of the largest living species of shark, with lengths reaching up to 24 feet and weights up to 2,645 pounds. They are among the most northerly of shark species, found primarily in the cold, deep waters of the Arctic and North Atlantic Oceans. Greenland sharks are known for their slow speed and incredible longevity. They are among the slowest swimming sharks and are believed to be the longest-lived vertebrates on Earth, with some individuals estimated to be over 400 years old. These sharks feed on a variety of marine animals, including fish, smaller sharks, seals, and carrion. They have also been known to eat reindeer and polar bears that fall into the water. Greenland sharks are not well studied due to their preference for deep, cold water, and interactions with humans are rare. They are not considered a significant threat due to their sluggish speed. Historically, Greenland sharks were hunted for their liver oil, but now they face threats from bycatch in commercial fisheries. They are currently listed as near threatened by the IUCN. There is much to learn about these mysterious creatures. Continued research and monitoring are crucial to understanding their biology and ecology, and to ensuring their survival in the face of a changing climate and increasing human activities in the Arctic. Number 13. Atlantic tarpon. The Atlantic tarpon, Megalops atlanticus, is a large silver-scaled fish known for its incredible acrobatics and strength, making it a favorite among sport fishers. They can grow up to 8 feet in length and weigh as much as 280 pounds. One of the most unique features of the Atlantic tarpon is their modified swim bladder, which acts as a lung, allowing them to breathe air from the surface. This adaptation enables them to survive in environments with low oxygen levels, such as brackish water or stagnant backwaters. Atlantic tarpons inhabit a wide range of habitats, from coastal waters, estuaries, lagoons, and rivers. They are primarily found in the tropical and subtropical regions of the Atlantic Ocean, from the United States to Brazil and throughout the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. These fish are opportunistic feeders, preying on smaller fish, crustaceans, and even small turtles. They have a large, bony mouth, which they use to crush their prey before swallowing it whole. The Atlantic tarpon is not currently considered threatened or endangered, but they face challenges such as habitat loss, pollution, and overfishing, particularly for the sport fishing industry. Conservation measures, including size limits, bag limits, and catch-and-release policies, are essential to ensure the sustainability of this prized species. Number 14. White sturgeon. The white sturgeon, Accipenser transmontanus, is the largest freshwater fish in North America and one of the largest sturgeon species in the world. They can grow up to 20 feet in length and weigh over 1,500 pounds. White sturgeons have an elongated torpedo-shaped body covered with bony plates called scutes instead of scales. They possess a heterocircle tail, a flattened snout with 4 barbels, and a toothless, protrusible mouth. These fish inhabit the bottom of slow-moving rivers, estuaries, and ocean waters along the west coast of North America, from Alaska to Baja California. They are primarily bottom dwellers, feeding on a wide range of prey, including fish, crustaceans, and mollusks. White sturgeons are known for their exceptional longevity, with some individuals living for over 100 years. They are slow-growing and do not reach sexual maturity until they are at least 15 years old. White sturgeons face several threats, including overfishing, habitat degradation, and the construction of dams that impede their spawning migrations. They are currently listed as a species of least concern by the IUCN, but some populations are considered endangered, particularly in California. Conservation efforts for the white sturgeon include habitat restoration, the removal of barriers to spawning migration, and the establishment of protected areas. Additionally, hatchery programs have been implemented to bolster wild populations and support sustainable fisheries. Number 15. King salmon. The king salmon, Oncorhynchus chowitcha, also known as the Chinook salmon, is the largest species of Pacific salmon. Adults can reach lengths of up to 5 feet and weigh up to 130 pounds, although the average size is usually between 10 and 50 pounds. King salmon are anadromous, meaning they are born in freshwater, migrate to the ocean to grow and mature, and then return to their natal freshwater streams to spawn. This migration can cover thousands of miles, and these fish possess a remarkable homing instinct to find their original hatching location. They have a diverse diet, feeding on a variety of organisms, including plankton, insects, and smaller fish in their early life stages, and primarily other fish as adults. King salmon are highly prized by commercial, subsistence, and sport fishers for their size and the quality of their flesh. Overfishing, habitat loss, and pollution are significant threats to their populations. They are currently listed as a species of least concern by the IUCN, but several populations are endangered or threatened, particularly in California, Oregon, and Washington. Number 16. Giant grouper. The giant grouper, Epinephelus lanceolatus, also known as the brindlebass or Queensland grouper, is the largest bony fish found in coral reefs. They can grow up to 8.9 feet in length and weigh as much as 880 pounds. Giant groupers inhabit the warm waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, from the Red Sea to the coasts of southern Japan and Australia. They prefer shallow, inshore waters and are typically found around coral and rock reefs. These fish are apex predators, feeding on a variety of marine life, including fish, small sharks, and crustaceans. They are ambush predators, remaining motionless and partially hidden until prey comes within reach. Giant groupers are slow-growing and take several years to reach sexual maturity. They face threats from overfishing, habitat loss, and pollution. Due to their slow growth and late maturation, they are vulnerable to overexploitation. Currently, the giant grouper is listed as vulnerable by the IUCN. Marine protected areas and size and catch limits have been implemented in some regions to protect these magnificent fish. Aquaculture programs are also being explored as a way to meet market demand and reduce fishing pressure on wild populations. Number 17. Yellowfin tuna. The yellowfin tuna, Thunus albicaris, is a large species of tuna found in warm seas worldwide. They can reach lengths of up to 7 feet and weigh as much as 400 pounds. Yellowfin tuna are known for their speed and strength, making them popular targets for commercial and sport fishing. They are built for endurance and can travel across entire oceans. Their diet consists mainly of other fish and squid. Identifiable by their bright yellow dorsal fins and a yellow strip down their sides, they are often found in large schools mixed with other species of tuna. They have a unique behavior called tuna leaping, where they burst from the water at high speed, which is believed to be a way of hunting or evading predators. The yellowfin tuna is currently listed as near threatened by the IUCN due to overfishing. Conservation efforts include establishing quotas, promoting sustainable fishing practices, and protecting their habitats from pollution and climate change impacts. Number 18. Alligator gar. The alligator gar, Atractostea spatula, is one of the largest freshwater fishes in North America. It can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh up to 350 pounds. Named for its alligator-like snout and double row of sharp teeth, the alligator gar is an ambush predator, feeding on fish, waterfowl, and small mammals. It's capable of short bursts of speed to catch prey and has a unique ability to breathe both underwater and in air. Alligator gars inhabit a variety of freshwater habitats, including lakes, rivers, bayous, and reservoirs. They are primarily found in the southern United States, from the Mississippi River Basin to the Gulf of Mexico. Alligator gars are slow to reproduce, which makes them vulnerable to overfishing and habitat loss. They are currently considered vulnerable in much of their range. Conservation efforts include habitat restoration, regulation of fishing, and reintroduction programs. They are also often protected in their habitats due to their role as apex predators, helping to maintain a balance in the ecosystem. Their unique prehistoric appearance also makes them popular in aquariums, further encouraging conservation efforts. Number 19. Blue catfish. The blue catfish, Ictalurus furcatus, holds the title for being the largest species of North American catfish. Individuals can grow up to 5 feet in length and weigh over 150 pounds, with the record being a massive 143 pounds. Blue catfish have a slate blue body, a silver-white belly, and a deeply forked tail, from which they get their scientific name furcatus, meaning forked. They have a characteristic flat, straight dorsal profile and a protruding upper jaw. Blue catfish are opportunistic feeders and have a varied diet that includes fish, crustaceans, insects, and even birds. They are known for their incredible sense of smell, which they use to locate food. As bottom dwellers, they prefer deep, slow-moving water with sandy or rocky bottoms. Despite their significant size, blue catfish are not a threatened species. However, they are considered an invasive species in some areas, where they can outcompete native species for food and habitat. In their native range, they are a popular target for sport fishers due to their size and the challenge they pose. Conservation measures include regulations on fishing and efforts to control their spread in non-native waters. Research into their biology and ecology is also crucial to managing their populations effectively. Number 20. Golden trevally. The golden trevally, Gnathanodon speciosus, also known as the golden kingfish, is a large and spectacularly colored fish found in the warm coastal waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. They can grow up to 4 feet in length and weigh up to 33 pounds. Golden trevally are easily identifiable by their bright golden yellow body and black stripes, which fade as they mature. They have a robust, somewhat compressed body and a blunt, rounded snout. These fish are carnivorous and feed on a variety of small fish, crustaceans, and mollusks. They are known for their unique behavior of following larger animals, like sharks, as they use them as a shield against predators and a means to catch prey. Golden trevally are a popular target for sport fishing due to their striking coloration and the fight they put up when hooked. They are also popular in aquaculture and the aquarium trade. While not currently listed as threatened, golden trevally face threats from overfishing and habitat degradation. The IUCN currently lists them as a species of least concern, but monitoring their populations and enforcing sustainable fishing practices are important for their long-term survival. Conservation measures include marine protected areas, fishing regulations, and efforts to reduce pollution in their habitats. Additionally, sustainable aquaculture practices can help meet demand and reduce pressure on wild populations.